A family devastated by fire, losing everything, even several family pets. We'll share how they're hoping to turn tragedy into something greater. And a string of vehicle burglaries in Shudron exposes not only the worst, but some of the best in people. Details on the case and a good Samaritan. Plus, Tech is making sure its new and returning Bulldogs are safe as the semester kicks off. We'll explore how officials are securing the campus. Thank you for choosing Fox 14. I'm Sarah Scarlett. First on Fox, a Calhoun family loses everything in an unexpected fire. But they tell Fox 14's Chelsea Jones that in spite of it all, they're still on a mission. Chelsea?
Well, Sarah, the Lowrys are no stranger to the overpopulation of animals that plague northeast Louisiana. So while they're used to going through 300 puppy pads a month, a fire took away 7 of their rescued pets. But they're still looking forward. She calls it their song. This is the melodic tune that would flow through Kathy Lowry's home before it went from looking like this to this.
It's like being kicked in the stomach by a mule. It's one of the worst feelings I could describe.
August 16th, in a matter of only 15 minutes, a consuming fire.
By then, the smoke was black as pitch, and it was from the ceiling to the floor.
And only 4 of her 12 fur babies made it out of the house. So she ran back in.
I had to save them. I had to try. I mean, they were my babies.
But she was only able to save 1 more.
Everybody had a different personality, and they were all just precious to us.
Everything but these pictures and some clothes in one untouched closet. Gone. For days, Lowry said she and her husband were numb. Things that she could normally go grab were no longer there.
Eyebrow tweezers. A toothbrush, clean underwear, TMI.
But out of her own tragedy bred purpose, and that's to lead people to animal shelters, to donate their time, money, or supplies.
Their lives haven't ended yet, and if we can stop them from ending, then that's what we need to do.
As for what's next for her and her husband,
we're blessed, and we're fighters, so we're going to move forward.
If you'd like to donate to the Lowrys, you could do so on their GoFundMe page at Origin Bank or through an Amazon wish list. They also ask that you consider donating to the Ouachita Parish Animal Shelter or at outoftheshelter.inc. This full list will be on our website, myarklamiss.com. In the studio, Chelsea Jones, Fox 14 News.
Thanks, Chelsea. On the crime beat, 2 West Monroe men have been arrested on child pornography charges. 60-year-old Timothy Adams and 24-year-old Matthew Lewis are booked on charges of pornography involving juveniles. Adams faces 15 felony counts and Lewis faces 50. It's not clear if their arrests are connected. According to the booking report, Adam lives just blocks from Crowley Elementary School. The details about the arrest and the specifics on the charges have not been released. Adams is being held on a $300,000 bond, and Lewis's bond is $1 million. And a Louisiana State probation officer finds himself on the wrong side of the law. Officer Corey Quibido of DeRidder is accused of having an inappropriate sexual relationship with one of his female parolees. Louisiana State Police Bureau of Investigations worked the case. Quibido was booked at the end of their investigation. He's charged with malfeasance in office. The city of Shudron has had over 10 car burglaries this weekend, but for one victim, it has turned around after a Good Samaritan helped her out. Amy Howard spent the night at a friend's house Sunday night. As she was leaving for nursing school the next morning, she found glass inside her car and the crowbar used to break her passenger window. The suspect had taken off with her purse. Little did she know, a Good Samaritan, Cole Durbin, was on his way to school when he saw her purse laying on the ground. Cole found the purse in a ditch by First Baptist Church of Shudron. When he looked inside, he found Amy's ID and returned it to her house after he got out of school.
A young boy's mother contacted me and said, my son's the one that found your purse, and he's actually a senior at Shudron High School.
I thought it was just somebody who had dropped their purse and didn't notice it or left it on their toolbox or something and drove off with it and didn't notice it. I had no idea that they had been robbed.
Amy says that she was only missing $30 in cash. The Lincoln Parish Sheriff's Office says that if you see someone or anything suspicious, do not confront them, but call 911. To see the full story, go to this story at myarklamiss.com. Well, as incoming Bulldogs prepare for their first quarter, Louisiana Tech Police want them to feel safe on campus. Police want students to know that they're only one call away from anything from getting your keys from a locked car to a safe ride home. Campus police provide golf cart rides across campus for students who don't feel comfortable walking alone after dark.
It's critical that the students understand that we're here to help them. Even if the car won't start, we'll come and jump the car off. If they have a flat tire, we'll come and help them with that.
Campus police also provide self-defense classes for students throughout the school year. New at 9, Popeye's new chicken sandwich has customers storming restaurants all over the country just to get their hands on one. And that means employees are working non-stop, but not everyone is thrilled about the boom. A video shows a Popeye's employee in Louisiana pouring an excessive amount of cayenne pepper into sandwiches ingredients. The unidentified employee shot video of the incident. That video was posted on Instagram. While police say the situation isn't a criminal matter, the people involved have been fired. The restaurant also says it's investigating the incident, and there's no word on if the extra spicy sandwiches were actually served to customers. Ouachita Parish Mosquito Abatement District is switching up its aerial spraying schedule. Tonight's spraying is rescheduled for Thursday. That spray time will be 9 p.m. through around midnight. They'll be treating the Shannon S. Ryder area, which is currently affected by West Nile virus. Residents are encouraged to stay indoors during this time. The Monroe Chamber recognizes Northeast Louisiana's top 20 young professionals. 54 regional young professionals were recognized for their outstanding accomplishments and for their work in community service. To see the full list of winners and nominees, go to the community page on myarklamiss.com. Coming up on Fox 14, technology is a game changer for emergency response teams in disasters like hurricanes. We'll explore how organizations like the Red Cross are using it to save lives during storms. Plus, millions of popular kids' cleanable water bottles are on recall. We'll tell you what's caused them to be pulled from shelves. All that and more is up next on Fox 14 News at 9.
Are you